Hello, Mr. Sharp. I'm Gianni Marcellus. This is Blood 101. So to start off, what allows the red blood cell to hold on to oxygen? So, in a little background, the red blood cell obviously it delivers oxygen throughout the body. So it goes to the lungs, takes the oxygen, and delivers it to cells around the body. And hemoglobin is what carries the oxygen. That is what allows it to carry. And basically, it does that because there's iron, and the iron bonds to oxygen molecules. And then, as you can see in hemoglobin, there's 4 parts, 2 alpha chains and 2 beta chains, as you can see here. So, next part is all about antigens here. So, an antigen is a substance that causes an immune response. So, like as you can see here on the side of this virus, these are antigens. So like these little T shapes coming off of it. And they serve as like an identifying marker to an immune system. So an antigen's interaction with an immune cell, which an immune cell is a white blood cell, as you can see here. It's a pretty cool picture. Causes an immune response for the immune cells to attack the antigens if it's not an antigen that's normally in the body. So I mean, as you can see here, in this diagram, these are 2 antigens, a bacteria and a virus, and they're marked with antibodies, which are these Y-shaped things. And then basically those markers that are on the antigens are then these immune cells see them, and they come and they attack the antigens. So what are the 2 main types of antigens? So there's 2 things that determine, or the 2 types are the Rh factor, which can make you either Rh positive or Rh negative. So that's what determines this minus or plus. And second type of human antigen is the letter in the blood type, which can be A, B, O, or AB. And that's really what determines. So there's 8 different types of blood types. And what determines your blood type? So your blood type is determined by the alleles that your parents give you. So each of your parents will give you 1 allele, 1 from your mother and 1 from your father. And these alleles will determine what your blood type is. So what is an allele, you might ask? Alleles are sections of DNA, also known as genes, and these genes are the code for instructions for how to build antigens. Okay, so an antigen is going to be like, on the side, and the genes, or these alleles, they basically have their instructions for your body for what antigen to put on the outside of the cell. And when an allele does not code for an A or a B antigen, the person does not make any antigens on the surrounding of the blood cell. And there will be an O blood type, which means there are no antigens present. So what are the possibilities for blood types? So, I mean, this table shows the possibility for your blood type based off of your parents. So, for example, if your mother was a type O and your father was a type A, you could be either an A or an O. As you can see right here. So your mother was a type O, which that would be down here, and your father was a type A, which would be up here. So you'd like move down like this, and you could be an A or an O, depending on if your father passed down an A gene, or an A type, or an A allele, or an O allele, and if your mother would have passed you down an O. So that's how this chart works here.